Bella James here for Spiritual Bimbo Podcast, where we talk about spirituality, the adult industry, the balance between work and play, and everything in between. I have such an amazing woman. Actually, I just met her, but you probably know who she is. Instagram superstar Danii Banks today. Yay!
Hi guys.
So happy to have you
Thanks
here.
for having me.
Yeah, I feel
so
like
excited.
You're perfect for the Spiritual Bimbo podcast.
Well, I hope so.
So tell me about your upbringing.
I was born and raised in Michigan, like a really small town, and my parents are still together. I have a brother. I moved away when I was like 18. I went to college in Michigan, and then I moved to Miami. I went to fashion school.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like so much in a small little conversation, but I don't know. I just every 3 years I seem to move to a new city.
Okay.
Since then, so I just kind of move around.
Where are you now?
LA.
LA. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm here.
So you've been Miami, LA,
Atlanta,
okay,
Detroit, New York City, Houston a little bit, Vegas. Did I say Vegas already?
Mm-mm.
Vegas. I'm building a house in Vegas right now, actually.
Nice.
So, but I feel like my favorite's LA.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
but I think it might be just because I'm here now.
Yeah. That's good. You're enjoying the present moment. That's what matters. So, how did you transition? You went to fashion school. Did you work in the fashion industry?
Yeah, I did for a little bit. I was like into more like the merchandising side.
Oh, I love that.
So I did like visual merchandising for Marciano, like, guess Marciano?
Yeah.
Obviously you know what that is. And then I had met somebody, and she was like, girl, like, you can make what you make in a week, like, in a day at the club. And I'm like, well, doing what? Like, I wasn't really square, but I kind of was.
Yeah.
I was, like, 19, 20.
Kinda, like, innocent.
Yeah. And, like, in that life, like, at the club. And she was like, girl, I do bottle service. And, like, I, like, worked on South Beach at the time, but at the store. And I was like, well, let me check this out. And the owner was like, well, you're not even 21 yet. I don't know. So they started me off as like a hostess. So I was like the girl, you made the reservations for like table service and things like that. And, like 10 years ago, South Beach was like popping. It's not like it is now. It's kind of like, I don't know if it's not the same.
Yeah.
But long story short, I started like doing that. And then I like evolved to like the bottle service. And then after that, I evolved into like dancing.
Yeah.
So I felt like I like opened my door like into the nightlife.
Yeah.
So needless to say, I didn't really do like the fashion stuff anymore, but like obviously it was always in like my passion. Before that, I actually went to beauty school, so I got my license to do like hair and like makeup and all that stuff first, because I always wanted to like open my own like beauty lounge. Girl, I've done everything. I've been to real estate school. I've done
I love that.
PR, marketing. Like I literally like have commitment issues.
Yeah.
I obviously can't figure out what I want to do and stick with one damn thing.
Hey, but it's obviously working.
So now I do OnlyFans and Instagram shit.
Yeah. So you have a huge Instagram. What pushed you into starting that? When did you start that? Like, where were you in your
Yeah, I feel like I was like 23 probably. I was living in Detroit actually. Well, I started my Instagram in Miami, and then I moved to Detroit. It's such a weird place, but I'm from Michigan, so I like picked the biggest city like where I'm from, like closest to my family. And I was doing bottle service there, and I basically, that's like right around when Instagram like kind of came out, and
yeah.
I like decided to like brand a name because I don't know. And then I started dancing in Detroit actually, not even in Miami. And back then, it was like cool to like hire like featured dancers. Like it's not like it is now. Like you get more hosting gigs and things, I feel like, back then. So at least I did. So I don't know, I just created like Danii Banks. I was like, if I was a porn star, what would my name be? Like it was like the weirdest thing. So I changed like my Instagram handle to Danii Banks. So, like obviously like it's not my real name, but yeah, so like that's really like how that happened. And I just started like traveling and like doing like appearances like off the name. Yeah, like I did my first photo shoot. I'm like, I don't even take photos like this. What the fuck? And now like look at me, it's weird.
Yeah.
I just never thought like this would be like my like journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of gotta just like let go of expectations and just enjoy the ride and just, you know, allow it to happen, but also know that like at any point in time you can change what you want to do.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you happy. So
Basically.
how'd you get so damn big though?
Just like all the stuff that I was doing, like back then, I keep saying back then, like it's so long ago, but actually it is kind of a long time ago now. It's like 8 years ago, I feel like.
Okay.
I mean, I'm 31 now, like what was that, 23, 24? When I was like around like 5 years ago, like when they were still like printing like publication magazines, like I covered like a bunch of like bigger magazines. I feel like that like helped me become popular at the time, and just like collaborating with other girls, like some TV stuff. I don't know, just like people always ask me. I've just done a lot of shit.
Yeah. Just put yourself
I need
out
to
there.
actually think about all the things that I've done. I don't know.
Yeah. So you said you're building a house. Do you do any like realty or anything like that now?
Yeah, so this is my second property. My first property was in Atlanta, but I actually sold that property couple months ago. That was my first house I built, and now I'm building one in Vegas. That'll be done in January. You know, just doing like the Airbnb stuff, and well, that's gonna be like a house that I actually live in. But that's like my plan, honestly. Then I just put some money up for a condo in Miami that they're building. It's supposed to be like the newest, hottest building in Miami. It's called the Aria. I reserved the 44th floor. I know I'm like kind of like freaking out, excited. It's like all ocean view from like a 360 like of the building. It's like the first building that's like ocean view like all the way around.
Wow, yeah.
To look it up, it's cool. But that's not going to be done until like 2023. But
it'll be worth it.
Yeah, so like that's like my goal. Obviously, I want to like own multiple properties in like my favorite cities. So.
And that's where you want to go, like when you stop doing the influencer thing, I guess.
I don't think I have plans of stopping.
Yeah. Why? Why not? Yeah.
I don't know. I just like there's no age on this shit. I feel like.
I love you say because everyone's like, oh, I can't do this when I'm 6. Like, fuck yeah, you can. There's people doing it. They're 60 out there.
I have girls that buy promo from me on OnlyFans promo that are like 55 and up.
Yeah.
And they make more money than me.
Right.
So there is a liking for everyone.
Yeah, and especially.
And a fetish for everyone. Like.
Yeah.
And not only that, but like the platforms that like I'm involved in, some of them, obviously like. I have so much content, I'm sure you do too, that literally even if I like stop doing content, they could still sell itself like over and over and over.
Evergreen content.
So it's like you literally can just make money forever.
Yeah,
as long as like
not?
This industry is like
it's always
alive.
Going. Yeah, exactly. Because that's content is king, and that's in any content creation. You know, it's like just keep creating and even if it's like people don't like it now, like you can go and sell it in a month and people fucking love it. You know, like just remarketing it. And did you learn like marketing and stuff? You know, you did fashion merchandising. Do you feel like you learned it from there, or doing PR and stuff? Or?
No, like a lot of like the stuff that I feel like I know was just like trial and error, like just shit that I've just like did by myself. And like honestly, I never worked with like an actual management company. No one ever like was like, here, let me take you to the next level. Like I literally did everything by myself. Like from building my Instagram, from building all my platforms, all the moves that I've ever made. Like I literally done all my own contracts, like everything. Like
hell yeah.
Well, I had like a best friend who kind of like helped me a little bit with stuff like that, but she like wasn't in the industry either. So it wasn't like I was like with a company or a person was like, come under my wing. So I just kind of just did everything. And I just recently like filmed for a like a master class that I'm launching. Oh, yeah. So it's kind of like a coaching segment. It's like I think it's 8 episodes. I'm gonna be launching that soon off of like my site, like off of Instagram. You can see it there, but it's gonna be kind of like my journey, my story, like more broad, and just like teaching people who like don't know where to start.
So for Instagram
and like tips and tricks.
Or
for like all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like each episode is based off something different. So you can either like buy the whole class or like whatever episode like seems to like interest you more. So there's just like, you know, so many people hit me up like, oh, like how did you do this or what did you do? So I just felt like it was something I wanted to do as far as like helping other people, because it's like I don't really have time to like individually like help like one person. So I don't know, I just think back like when I mean not that I'm like totally booming or where I want to be yet, but when I think back when I'm like, well, where do I start? I kind of wish I had someone to ask, you know?
Absolutely.
Or like just like tips and tricks or like, hey, so I don't know, I just wanted to be able to feel like I could like reach people who
And help
might,
people.
yeah, like,
Aw.
and I do like answer my DMs and stuff. Like if girls like hit me up or like, oh hey, where'd you get your boobs done? Or hey, da, da, da. Like certain questions, you know, like if I feel like it's not malicious or like
Yeah.
someone's not trying to screenshot me or like out me on some shit, I'll answer. So it's not like I'm like super like, oh my god, I'm never telling her where I got my lashes done. Like I'm not like
But
that.
there's only so much time in the day,
Yeah.
you know, and like you have to be like sacred with your energy, and you, like you don't have time to interact with everybody. Like I
Yeah.
had I had a girl ask me about my surgery, and I'm like,
Yeah.
she's like, thank you so much for answering. I'm like, oh my girl, I'll talk about my shit all day. Like, I don't-
Yeah.
So yeah, speaking of your
Yeah.
banging ass body, when did you start getting into plastic surgery?
Yeah, good question. So let's see. So I always kind of like had like a bigger like butt, I guess you could say, for like a white girl.
What ethnicity are you?
White.
No. Well,
Is
like,
that like a Caucasian? What the
no.
fuck? Like, American?
Like Italian?
American? I don't know.
Oh,
English?
you don't know? Okay.
Girl, I'm just a white girl. I'm not anything exotic. My family's like straight up white people from England, probably. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I like started like, I don't know. I just was like, oh, I like fat asses. So I just started getting my ass done. And then I got my boobs done probably. I didn't do the BBL route, which I wish I would have. But back then, it was like a lot of money for me. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
So what age did you start?
oh, probably 24.
Okay, so it was when you were working at the club?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
so I was basically stripping, and of course, like looking at all the other girls, I'm like, damn, I want to get my body done. Like, getting your body done, like it never like crossed my mind. Like growing up, obviously, like I never really like was around girls like that. Like, you know, like I come from like a regular ass place where people don't have like their bodies done and shit.
Yeah.
And then like obviously moving to Miami, I'm like, wait, body done? What the
Yeah.
fuck is that? So I just kind of like fell into like that lifestyle and like those influences, and then yeah, so I was probably like 24, and I got like started getting my butt enhanced, I guess you could say. So I didn't do the BBL. Everyone was like, "Where'd you get your BBL?" I'm like, "Bro, I wish I would have got a fucking BBL, but I didn't."
But like, you couldn't get those results with the BBL. Like, you have to harvest a lot of fucking fat.
Yeah, and I was never fat, so
Yeah.
it was like I don't even know where they would have get the fat from.
Yeah.
So I started doing like that, and then I got my boobs done when I was like 25.
Is this
And I
your
just did like,
only augmentation, or
yeah. What do you,
like
yeah.
you only had one breast?
Yeah, because I was actually like a D before I even got my boobs done. I had like,
Same,
yeah, I had like big ass boobs. My whole family. does.
And then unfortunately, like, they don't always look so great when they're bigger. I would say that, I'm like, if I had no tits, I would have just kept no tits. But I'm like,
yeah.
when you have bigger boobs,
Well, my
yeah.
boobs were actually good. They were just like, they just like sat there. Like people always thought they
Okay.
were fake.
Really?
So when I got my
Uh-huh.
boob job, the doctor was like, well, I'm not gonna like lift your boobs. I'm just gonna like put the implant exactly where they are.
Yeah.
And so it still like looks like I got high profile, but I didn't. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
weird.
What CC are they?
400.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I thought they were a lot bigger.
I think this was 400. This one's 450. I think my right one was bigger or smaller.
Yeah,
Or my right one was smaller.
Yeah, one's 1400, one's 1450.
Oh yeah, so that's big. Because I only got 400. Or wait, I lied. Maybe I have 500 and 550.
Yeah, because I'm like, those are pretty big.
I think this one's 500 and this one's 550.
But I feel like you probably have
Or
a lot
vice versa. I
of
don't fucking
natural
know.
tissue, because they don't. I mean, obviously I can tell they're fake, but they really don't look fake,
Yeah.
and I love that. So, do you have any plans to do anything else?
No, I don't think so. Unless I get super like big, I might just get lipo again or some shit.
Yeah,
I love lipo.
Yeah.
Like lipo my waist.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I did
It's
lipo
great.
obviously, like around here. You probably can't tell right fucking now the way I'm sitting, but I like to eat.
Yeah, and then
Living in the South, I like to eat.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You look
But you're
great.
vegan, right?
Yeah, I'm vegan. I still like to eat.
Okay, well I wish I was vegan. I need the spirituality to fucking.
Yeah, because it is.
I need to cleanse this brain.
Exactly. It really. It's crazy though, because it's like, because I'm raw vegan, so I don't eat anything cooked, and it's like
What?
So, I like honestly.
What does that mean?
So yeah, I don't eat anything cooked so you can cook to like 118 degrees.
Why? What does that do? Like it
So
just.
when you cook food, it like changes like the chemical compound, and it's actually like when you like burn your food and stuff like that, actually has like cancer causing like properties and shit. And then also like on a just like extreme spiritual level of like why I do it is that everything, you know, vibrates at a certain frequency, and so like raw vegan food is like the highest vibrating frequency, so you just feel, you know, so good, because when you eat cooked food, it takes 80% of your energy to digest it. So it's like you have a lot more energy, and your body's able to like heal anything it needs to heal and stuff like that. So
What? So you don't even like steam your veggies?
no, yeah, it's
No, like I'm not like judging you.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I'm just like,
it's
damn.
different. Yeah, it's different. And
But
I
like,
still eat a lot of food.
how do you like come up with like this? Like my thing would be like the discipline of doing it. Like, cause my ass would be like I crave steak. Like it's I know people like you probably like.
Well, because I
But
had
like
steak
I
like
be
half my
craving
life.
steak for real. Like I'll wake
Yeah.
up like I want a lamb chop. Like what's wrong with me? Like.
And I don't judge anybody. I ate meat when I was younger.
Yeah.
I stopped when I was 14, and to me, I'm just like the idea of it like grosses me out, and so like obviously I don't crave it anymore. But it's just it's like recreating your your taste buds, because I forget like how often they like. I think it's like every 7 years, or maybe it might be every like 3 years. So it's like that's why something you might not have liked when you're younger, you like now, or like vice versa. So
Makes sense.
Yeah, and it's like I don't see it as discipline now because I'm so used to it. Like I'll eat I ate like hummus last night that wasn't technically raw. Like that's like, really as far as I go. But I tried to eat quinoa just to see like how I felt with it, because I'm like I don't feel like I have to be this way, like because I am this way, but because I enjoy it. And that's why I always tell everybody, I'm like, first of all, I'm like, I don't judge anybody for for what they eat, like I was out.
At the end of the day, like that's their body, and like why do you care?
Yeah, like I was at Mastro's last night, and my friend had a steak, and like I had a fucking salad, and I'm like, I don't care what you do, like, and don't ever think that, because I have had people that are like, I feel guilty.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's you. I don't say shit, like everyone's on their own journey. But I'm here to tell you, if you want to fucking hear about my shit, like I'll tell you, and like if you want to do it, then do it. But it is a different lifestyle change, because
I feel like I'm like that though. Like I remember I met some guy. He's like, "Oh, I'm vegan," and I was like, "Oh, I can't date you."
Oh my god!
I'm gonna want to like eat and like I don't know. So I guess I kind of am like that too. Or like if a guy's like, "I don't drink," I'm like, "Don't want to hang out with me because I fucking party damn near every day."
And that's but I mean but you enjoy it, and that's what matters, is just like finding your joy. And it's like one day you don't want to drink, like you don't have
I
to.
probably should date a vegan guy who doesn't drink. Damn, maybe my life would be a lot better. Save me.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny. So what do you?
It's probably what I need.
What do you do in your free time?
Girl, sleep.
But yeah, I'm like, what's free time?
I'm a Taurus, so I don't know if you know anything about Tauruses. I'm like super Taurus. Like I'm very like homebody. It doesn't seem like it, but I am. I could just like nest for like a week and just be like, people are always like, "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm actually really good. I just don't want to fucking talk to anybody." Like,
because you need
I just be like chilling. Yeah, so if I can chill, I chill. But I like to travel. I have 3 dogs that I'm obsessed with. They're like little French bulldogs. Yeah, little Frenchies. I have like a blue one, a blue fawn, and then I have a blue merle. So I have like one of each like color, and I don't know, I'm obsessed with them. But so I do like dog mom shit, like dog parks and like shit like that.
Dog mom shit.
I don't know, I don't have real kids, so. What else do I like to do?
Do you want kids in the future?
Yeah, I do, but not with a random person or someone I'm not dating, and I'm not dating anyone, so.
Yeah.
And I hate dating, so.
Yeah, it's a lot of trial and error.
I'm like, if I meet you and I like you, either like you can marry me next week or I ain't doing it. Like I can't date you for like 6 months and then be like, oh, do we like each other? No. Do you like me or do you not? Like I don't waste my fucking time. Like,
a lot of people won't just be like honest with how they feel because they don't want to be hurt.
Like I'm Britney Spears type. Like if I like you, we can get married this weekend. Like I'm on some fucking crazy shit.
I'm on my Kevin Peppermint right now.
Yeah, like. Oh I'm crazy like that. Like, if I met a guy who was as crazy as me, I probably would have already been married to someone that I thought I liked.
Yeah.
Off rip.
So, what is your favorite place to travel?
Anything, like, in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Bahama vibes, Turks and Caicos, like Aruba.
You
like,
been to St. Lucia?
No, but I keep seeing it all over, like, everywhere.
Yeah, I went there for my birthday.
Really?
It's stunning. I stayed at Jade Mountain. It was like $30,000.
You have to show me where you went.
Yeah,
I'm about to go to Jamaica at the end of the month with one of my girlfriends for her birthday. But I just like anything tropical. I've been like overseas a couple times, but like, I don't know. I want to go to like Greece.
Yeah. Where have you been overseas?
I've been to like Dubai, Bali, China, Paris, Africa. I went to Nigeria, don't ask. Jesus, don't ask. Girl.
Hey, Hey, but it's experience.
If you ever wanted to stand out, go to fucking Nigeria.
But it's also like you see, you know, even going to the Caribbean, it's like all these beautiful resorts, and then you see like there's fucking like poverty and shit there.
There's no beautiful resorts where I'm in.
Oh dang,
fucking
okay.
Nigeria.
Well, that's what I'm saying though, is that you see how other
I
people
went for a club
live.
hosting.
For what?
A club hosting.
Why in Nigeria?
Because one of my homegirls was like dating a guy who was like Nigerian guy.
Yeah.
I already knew what I was getting myself into, but I guess I didn't realize what I was getting myself into. It was cool actually, but it was fucking scary. I thought I was gonna get kidnapped.
Really? Why?
And sold.
There's like cartel and stuff out there?
Just Google Nigeria. Like, what's Nigeria later? No, not that there's anything wrong with like Nigerian people or like the place, but it's just.
It's different, yeah.
I just stand out there.
Yeah, no, I definitely can see that. I feel like you probably stand out a lot of places though. I feel you though. But
My friend was saying that about Paris. She was like, don't go to fucking Paris. My friend Amanda, she just went, you know, she's got like big boobs and booty and all that shit. She's like, girl, I've never like had so many people like hate on the way I looked ever in my life. She's like, people do not look like us in Paris. And then she said that about London too. It was weird. I don't know.
I could see that. I've been to London. I know French people are kind of notoriously for being rude.
Yeah. But I guess she was just like, people do not have their bodies done there. And I was
No,
like, oh,
yeah,
shit.
every place is just like such a different energy. And
Yeah.
I think like, especially just in America, like I mean, obviously there's other influencers and stuff that are like more curvy and stuff like that, but like we really like developed that as a.
I think that's
beauty
why I
standard.
liked living in Miami so much because
It's normalized.
I literally like wear like nothing like half the time, and it's like okay there.
Yeah.
A, it's like hot as fuck, and B, like I feel like all the girls just dress like that. Like
Yeah, that's like Miami,
Like,
and
I
Vegas.
don't own bras. Like I just wear a fucking like crop top and like shorts and go to the store. Like it's normal.
Yeah, who cares?
And people don't really like stare at you like that because everyone looks like you.
Yeah.
But other places, it's like not like that.
Do you feel what you do is empowering?
Yeah. I mean, because I'm independent, and I feel like a lot of women are like, damn, like I want to like.
Depend on a man?
Yeah, like I've never in my life. I know everyone says that, but like no.
Hell yeah.
I mean, maybe my parents helped me out. Like, yeah, like my real dad, but not like a daddy or no shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wish. Shit, I'm looking for one though. If someone wants to take care of me, they can. I'm open to it. But I'm just so like in my lane and like about my bag that I'm just like, if someone wants to give me some free bands, that's cool. But I'm not like looking for the next person to be like, to pay my bills.
Yeah, and people think that like women have to do that to be successful.
Yeah, so I feel like it's like what we do, it is empowering because we don't have to do that. And, you know, not everyone wants that lifestyle. So
yeah, why not?
I mean, like obviously like the transition from me like from stripping to like just working from home was like a big deal for me because I mean, I think everyone wants to like a way out.
Yeah, easy
type
way
of
out.
thing. Like as far as like no one wants to be a stripper forever.
Yeah.
Obviously it's like their end goal is like stack your money, do something else.
Yeah.
So I feel like that transition for me was enough to be like, damn, like I'm progressing.
Mm-hmm.
So not that there's anything wrong with still stripping to however long you want, because some days I'm like, damn, I missed it, I want to go back.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like, oh my God, I'm never stripping again. I don't say that because God forbid OnlyFans dies tomorrow or my Instagram gets shut down. Who fucking knows? Like,
Yeah.
find me at the local fucking strip club.
The local water.
Find me at the nearest pole.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like setting goals and just as long as you're elevating with whatever you're doing, it is what it is. Because not everyone wants to maybe quit doing a certain thing. It's just that's what I wanted for myself at the time.
Yeah, you just wanted better for yourself.
Yeah.
That's what is.
I just,
bettering
you know,
yourself a little bit more every day.
To be able to do like the same shit and like not having to like be in someone's face all fucking day. It's like,
yeah, and then
or being touched or like.
If a guy's being rude to you online, you can block them.
Yeah.
If they're like there, it's like, you know, and stuff like does happen too, unfortunately, at the club that, you know, like assaults and just, you know, being too touchy-feely and everything.
Did you dance?
So, yeah, I did dance. I danced.
You
for
don't
2
dance
years.
anymore?
No. But I'm the same way. I'm like, if I had to do it again, like I would, you know, but I'm like, but I always am like.
Where are you from?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, okay.
I live in San Diego now, but I danced out in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Fucking random.
Yeah, I lived out there for 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck did you do out there?
So, So I met somebody in Arizona, and they moved out there, and they
Like military or something?
No, okay, so
I'm like trying to think what's there.
fucking nothing.
I hosted
man.
like a party there once. It's like super
Oh.
country.
Yeah, I mean, well, so Charlotte's like a big financial hub, but so I was dating a guy, and he had a male sugar daddy, and he like, yeah, so he flew him out there.
Was he a straight guy?
I don't know, questionable. So.
Was he from Atlanta?
I
I feel like all the DLs, you know.
So he like flew him out there, and then we'd been talking, and then he flew me out there.
Wait a minute, how do you feel about dating a guy who had a male sugar daddy?
It was like a really crazy, like abusive situation. Like, so the sugar daddy, so that they didn't fuck. The sugar daddy.
Wait, that's what you think?
So.
What if they did? Does that make you not like him? I'm super
No.
curious about this.
Yeah, no, okay, so
Because I feel like I've never dated a guy that I feel like has been with a guy, but that's like my biggest fear.
Really?
But some girls are okay with a guy that's like been with a guy, but I'm not at all. Like, not that I have a problem with gay people, but
Yeah.
obviously tons of my best friends are gay. I just mean as far as like a guy like doing that pretends like they like girls, and I can't get
And
down with that.
pretends that they like.
Am I saying that right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like I'm like against that.
Being like ignorant, yeah.
But I
No,
just
you're
mean
not.
from like myself, my preference.
No,
I can
I-
never date a guy who like has been with a guy.
Because it kind of like is not in a group, but like it is like kind of like insecurity of like it's like like I'm a bad bitch, but like I'm not a dude, like I can't I can't compete with that, like I don't have a dick.
Like, I gotta worry about you cheating me with bitches and dudes?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
hell no.
No, I get it. So
Fuck no.
So the guy
And trannies? Oh, hell no. That's like 3 categories.
Oh my god. So the sugar daddy though, he was like a masochist. So my ex Sasha, he would like
So he wants to beat him up?
Yeah, the sugar daddy wanted my ex to beat him up.
Oh.
And so that's what it was. And it was like, and like drink his pee and just like do like really ratchet ass shit.
Is this like the book or the movie? What's the movie? Fucking, what is it?
I don't know.
50 Shades of Grey? Or
Oh,
whatever?
that, oh my god.
Kinda like
it
that?
was like abuse. I mean, I never watched that, but it
You never
was.
watched that?
No, because I know it portrayed like a illegitimate, like how BDSM was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So it was like that, and like I was like involved in a way of like it was just very like emotionally manipulative and just like really like fucked up and stuff like that.
And he felt like he had to do it because he needed the money.
Yeah, he had nowhere else to go. I got his name tattooed on me because he's like, I know if I had your name, he would let me live with you. I'm like, I would have let you live with me anyways, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Are you guys
like,
still together?
Hell no, he's dead actually. He passed away last
Oh
year.
my God, I'm
from
so sorry.
drug addiction. He's not a good person.
Oh
But
my God.
still, I mean,
That probably fucked him up.
yeah. Well, he was already fucked up, honestly. Like he's a Gemini.
That's very sad. Oh my God.
No, it is though. I mean, I actually, I was upset about it because even though he was abusive, like I, still had a connection with him at one point, and we were very close. So, but he fell hard into drugs and all of that. So, but I mean, I know that shit did fuck him up, but it was
Damn.
like, it was like a 2-year fucking insane ass shit. But it was like this dude had a shit ton of money and like literally just like throw money. We could like went to all these music festivals, like did whatever we wanted, and like I didn't have anything else really going on at the time, so like I felt like I had to be involved with it until like he kicked me out, and that's when I started dancing because I was like, okay, I'm out in Charlotte, I don't really, I was living kind of more out in the suburbs too, where it was just weird. And then my best friend was like, oh, come dance with me. I was like, okay. Started doing that, and then I would have like sugar daddies and stuff like that, because I'm like, I like not even ones that I would sleep with. Like I'd be like, okay, I could go out to dinner and get paid, have food, drinks, or I could go to the club and work for 8 hours and maybe not make good
Girl,
money.
what? My whole MO every night at the club was try to find someone to pay me not to go to work the next day.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I ever did.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
yeah.
me and my girlfriend would wake up, like when it was time to like go to work, like
Yeah.
before, and find someone to pay for our dinner before we went to work.
Yeah.
And then we would try to be like, you want to pay us not to go to work? What? I never wanted to go to work. I was like the
Exactly,
lazy
yeah.
stripper of life.
No, because it's like, but it's so
I get
hit
it.
and miss. Because like sometimes it's like a
I
bomb
never
ass
wanted to
night,
go.
And like, and then sometimes it's like you don't make shit, and someone's like mean to you. And,
Like, I'd rather go out to eat with you, or obviously whatever
Yeah.
the case is,
Yeah.
and not fucking go to work for 7 hours.
Yeah, exactly. But like you said, like if you had to do it again, then you would do it,
That's why I never worked in Vegas, because them girls work way too fucking hard. Like,
Yeah.
I only like honestly danced in like Miami or Atlanta. Even Detroit was like way better.
Really?
Because like you could probably hit a big ass lick in Vegas versus like Detroit maybe, but you'd be surprised. Like I was just used to going to work for not even like an hour and a half and probably making double what they would make all 8 hours of fucking standing there.
Yeah?
Yes, it's still like that now. I would never fucking work in Vegas.
Yeah.
Unless I knew like I had someone coming in to like blow a bag, like I would not.
Yeah, because
I can't just like freestyle and stand there and like stand by the door and like
I love that.
It was just never my like hustle. Like I didn't like to like approach people. Like nah. I was more like, you either pick me, I'm not walking up to you, I'm not asking you if you want to dance. I never ever was like that.
Yeah, because it's like
I was like the bougie fucking stripper. Like if they didn't
like that.
Like if they didn't approach me or like tip me while I was on stage, I'm not walking up to them.
Yeah, because it's like a lot of times I feel like go and I'm like, do you even like really want to hang out with me? Like
yeah, like I hate that thirsty like.
Yeah.
Like, because I always had that demeanor, like, I don't need you. Like, I hate that about me because I probably would have way more in life if I, like, just approached people. Yeah. But I just couldn't.
No, but, like.
But in Vegas, it's like that. You got to be, like, and, like, all them bitches,
yeah.
like, half of them have to have a due to pay at the end of the night. So they're like, we going to get this money. And I'm just not that way. So I'm like, I'm not competing with all these fucking girls. Like, look at these 18-year-olds trying to, like,
So, did you always have, like, a hustle mentality like this?
Yeah, both of my parents are entrepreneurs.
Okay, awesome.
Like, I just kind of just grew up like that. I started, like, working at a real job when I was, like, young. Like, so my parents owned businesses.
What'd you do?
My dad owned a restaurant, a bar. So I was, like, managing the bar when I was, like, 16. Like, waitressing, bartending, like, things like that. My mom had a daycare, so I was, like, taking care of babies. And, like, I don't know, I just always was, like, doing some work shit. So, I had like an office job when I was in college, like my freshman year. I've done fucking everything.
Yeah. No, that's good though, because you learn from all the experiences that you have. And then also you have other options if you don't want to do what you're doing for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I still like keep my beauty licenses up. Like.
Oh, so you've gone through beauty school?
Yeah, girl.
I love that.
I'm not a beauty school dropout. I actually finished.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Like I did real estate school in 2 different states. I don't know, all type of shit.
Yeah.
I just keep all my shit like valid just in case I ever maybe get knocked up. I don't fucking know.
You never know, yeah.
You never fucking know.
Hey, but people are into that too, so.
Right, I'm like, never mind, because if I get knocked up, like, I don't know how I'd feel about the baby, but like, I'm going on OnlyFans because people like fucking pregnancy fucking shit.
Because you're like extra feminine, I think that's what it is.
I don't know what it is, but people have weird fetishes with pregnant bitches. And it's fucking
you make
weird.
a lot of money.
But then I'm like, that's sad for the baby, right? Or no? I don't know.
Like, like, I'm so conflicted. No, because it's like, you're, like, I would be like, yeah, like, I fucking worked my ass off, so now you don't have to, you know, you can go to college and shit, you know, like.
I guess it would have to depend on who I was pregnant with, because I need to know if that's, I don't know.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't date guys who are okay with OnlyFans.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. Do you ever.
Get me started.
Yeah, so even just, I feel like guys would probably be kind of intimidated by your independence, you know, your spotlight, kind of.
The most recent guy I was dating, I don't know if you can even call it dating. Apparently we're in an argument. He decided to Google me and then finds like leaked videos. I'm like, okay, cool. Those are like 4 years old. Like, how do you not fucking know what I sell on OnlyFans?
So what do you do on OnlyFans?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't do porn, obviously, but like, I don't know, like, I don't do mainstream porn. Like, yeah, I've sold like sex tapes of me like getting fucked. Who the fuck does that?
Yeah, right? Like, that's how we make our money.
If they don't, like, okay.
Yeah, you're missing out.
I mean, obviously, like, I sell it for a higher price, but, I mean, whatever. And he didn't know that, he said. I was like, how do you not know that? But here's the thing. It's not like a disclaimer when I meet you, like, hi, here's, like, what I've done, and this is what's on the internet. If you want to date me, it's like, so he said I was, like, a liar. I lied.
Oh, my gosh.
If he would have knew that in the beginning, he never would have dated me. And I'm like, knew what? Like, what the fuck?
Like knew what I
he is just, with? So anyways, I don't know.
Was he younger?
Fuck no, he's older. Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's very immature, though.
He's not a good one.
So would be a good one out there, you know?
Are you single?
Yeah. I just got out of a 2-year relationship.
Damn.
Yeah. But I'm happy. Like, I'm kind of like seeing somebody now, and
where do you meet people? Because, bitch, I don't meet people, I feel like. I don't. But I also don't go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't really go anywhere.
I'm looking at him because he knows I don't go nowhere. He's always, every day, let's do this, let's do that. I'm like, I'm not going nowhere.
I met him online.
I be meeting people online, too, sometimes, but then I'm like, that's how they meet all the bitches. And then when you start to like them later on, you're gonna think like, who you DMing, or who like the dude I was just dating doesn't have social media. So like,
that's nice.
either like I'll date someone who's like famous, or like someone who's nobody at all.
Yeah.
And like I prefer the nobody at all people. I don't mean to say like they're a nobody, but like you get what I'm saying. Like nobody knows.
Not on social media.
Yeah. So like he's obviously just like a person.
Yeah, because
But he's not like regular, but like he's just not. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because that's I date people because it's like, even though like social media is my job, like I don't like social media. Like I don't use it in my personal life, like Facebook and all that shit. Like I use it because I'm like, I know it's a way to have business and stuff like that. And I also feel like it is like that kind of like distrust, like, oh, why aren't they like posting me, or like, you know, this and that, where it's like, and it's just like guys handle things differently than women too. So it's like, it's, you know, I've seen the dynamic work, but I still think it's, I don't know, I'm not trying to do all that.
It's way too fucking much.
Yeah, I don't want them like going on the comments and shit and being like, why are these guys saying this?
Yeah, my last situation was like so dramified with like his ex-girlfriend and whatever the fuck, girl.
And you met him online?
Fuck no. I met him in real. Sorry, I'm swearing. I'm just like, it's all just happening this last week. Like,
oh, really?
Girl, it's like so
it's
much.
Scorpio season. That's why.
What does that mean? Well, apparently I hate this season.
So, but I mean, it's just time for like stuff to like, you know, kind of dissolve and to start anew.
Thank God.
Yeah, because that's
when does the new shit start? Because I'm ready.
Scorpio season ends at the end of November.
Because this shit has been drawn out.
Yeah, but
I can't wait for this shit to end.
But yeah, it's just, you know, don't allow that shit in your life. You have too much good going for you to let any fucking dude fuck with that shit.
These LA dudes, I tell you, they something else.
Yeah, that's what exactly. It's fucking LA dudes. I'm in San Diego, way better.
I feel like everyone comes to LA for one thing, to come up, and they'll do whatever it takes by anything necessary.
Do you think that's why he was with you?
Probably.
Damn.
According to his girlfriend, that's why.
Damn. That's wild. So yeah, like I said, because, you know, of your spotlight and stuff like that.
I don't care.
Do you find it hard to like trust people?
Sucks to be him. Karma's a bitch. Oh yeah, I don't trust nobody.
Yeah. Do you have like close friends and everything?
Yeah, I have like real friends, like best friends
Not
I
like
grew up with.
Friends,
yeah, like regular people friends, like friends that I have since I was like in kindergarten type shit. Yeah, I have another best friend too. She's like a fairly new best friend, but she's like not in like this lifestyle either. So I feel like those type of girls I like keep like really good friendships with because they're like genuine.
Yeah.
But obviously like I'm a friendly person, so I have like, you know, industry friends as well, but it's not like, hi, I'm having a bad day, like that the person like I call.
Yeah, you're not gonna be vulnerable.
But I'm gonna be like, you know, hi, hello, like, and be cool with people.
Yeah.
I don't have beef with like anyone.
So how do you discern of like who you're gonna work with and stuff? Because I'm sure a lot of models will hit you up and you're like, are you just trying to steal my clout? Like.
Good question. Kind of just more for like, I'll just base it off of like
how you feel about it, like that.
Or like beneficial reasons, like
yeah.
Oh, like if we work together, will it like help me in any way or help her in another way? Like if it's like a collab situation.
Yeah.
Or like I do like charge for like collabs sometimes if I don't feel like it's gonna be like a beneficial situation. Or if like, for example, like a model's like, oh, I want you to post me on all your platforms and like sell the content on mine, like I'll charge them.
Yeah, why not? Because yeah, you've earned your following. So.
But like, it just depends. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not really. Yeah, it just depends. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like situations.
Have you had your Instagram shut down?
Yes, girl. I remember one month I think I spent like over $30,000 trying to get my Instagram back.
Oh my.
And like these scammers from India, and I just at the third time that I got shut down that month, I realized that it was them fucking shutting it back down after they get it back. And I remember I would like wire them the money, and the one time I PayPal, this was like 2 years ago, I ended up PayPaling him $8,000 because at the time I think I had 3 million followers, so they based it off of how many followers.
Yeah.
Girl, it was all a fucking scam. I still don't know to this day how they were getting it back, but however they were getting it back, it would get shut down like 2 days later.
That's crazy.
And then I forget how I ended up, I think the last time I was deleted, I got it back myself by like filling out the form on Instagram. And then they wrote me back, they're like, sorry for the inconvenience, here's your page. And I was like, what the fuck?
Wow.
After that, knock on everything in this room, please. I never got shut down again.
Yeah.
But I even though I have a blue check, I still get fucking reports all fucking day.
Haters, man.
And here's the thing with my page, I can't say like appeal. I no option.
Really?
So I was
Why?
told that if you have a blue check, he probably knows, but I was told when you have a blue check that it's a person that manually like views it.
Okay.
It's not like a robot or a
AI,
fucking
yeah.
bot. So I don't know.
Hey, it's working out.
Have you had yours deleted?
Oh yeah.
But you got it back?
Yeah, so I had an account deleted, started another one, grew it.
But you got the other one back?
Yeah, and I used that one just as my backup because of the promo I did. I didn't like the followers weren't. I mean,
How'd you
real
get it back?
followers. So I was working with a like kind of promotion company, and they like knew somebody. So
Oh, okay.
Paid money. And then I post out maybe like 3 times a week, 2 times, like nothing crazy, and shit shut down again. And I'm just like, I mean, it's not my main, but it still actually has more than my main. It's like 300,000. But it's fucking annoying. But what's crazy is that I can post crazier shit on Instagram than TikTok. So.
Oh, girl, don't get me started with TikTok.
I don't think they would let you have an account.
I'm banned. You know I'm banned on Twitter too?
What?
That's on the list of shit we gotta do.
What
No
happened?
clue why.
What happened?
I had a home invasion, like a robber incident.
Oh wow.
And it like was all over TMZ and all over this shit. This was like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I retweeted TMZ's tweet. And the guy, it was like a home video camera that I had like on my doggy camera.
Yeah.
And you could see the guy with the gun.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was
I've been
it's
home
actually
invade before.
super
It's
fucking
crazy.
traumatizing. I was like on the floor with a gun in my head. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. But long story short, it was like a clip. And I retweeted it. Because they like added me or whatever. Because so many people were talking shit like, oh, she was fake for clout. And I'm like, bro, if I was going to fake for clout, I would have fucking posted anything else in the world.
That's crazy.
So, like, I remember I retweeted it, and then after that, Twitter wrote me and was like, this is, like, harmful, or whatever the case was. They said something, and then they shut my Twitter down. Like, I wasn't, like, tripping. I was like, okay, cool, I'll just make a new one. I've never, ever been able to make a new Twitter since. Not even using, like, your favorite snow bunny or, like, nothing with the word Danii Banks. I've used, like, my assistant's phone, different emails. The minute I post anything about, like, that it's me, like, girl, they ban it, and I have no fucking clue why. Like, people are posting full-blown pornos on fucking Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm like, what did I do? I just retweeted something. So I don't know who I need to talk to, but girl, I'm banned on Twitter. So that was the story with that.
Yeah.
Banned on Twitter. TikTok, forget it.
Yeah.
I start a new TikTok like every fucking day, damn near. Like, I have 2 TikToks now, but I can't even get verified on TikTok because they write me back and they're like, you have too many community violations. I literally would be in like a snowsuit from like neck down, and they're like inappropriate something. I'm like, what the fuck? And then there'll be like overweight women on there in bikinis, and it's like okay because it's like,
or like
women
flat
empowering.
chested,
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Or skinny ass girls in bikinis. Like how? So you know what? That's actually what I want to start doing. I want to do a fucking movement. How it's like body shaming on fucking TikTok.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's like bad bitches get fucking deleted.
Yeah, exactly.
How is that not like? I don't know.
Yeah, it's discrimination.
But you know, like that TikTok is like from China, right? Like the headquarters is like,
So
isn't it?
They're hater. Yeah. It's
So they probably
they don't care.
fucking hate bitches like us. They're
Yeah,
probably
like we want
these
like
fucking
skinny.
these devils. Like I don't know. They probably hate us.
Yeah.
Like we could never go with bitches like them.
Do you do like TikTok dances? Or
Fuck.
do you do shit? I don't know.
Dances. I try to do the one movement. I was like, forget it. I don't know how to do none of this shit. I just do little videos of myself. Like I'm not good at that stuff. Maybe I'll like lip something.
Yeah.
I don't like doing none of that.
But
Like the
it's
routines.
it's
You can do it?
Hell no.
Me and my friend try to copy one of the dance where you're like, ding, ding,
Oh,
ding.
yeah.
The fucking, I'm like, never mind. Like, I look so dumb. I don't know how people do it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's so embarrassing. I'm
just
like, I'm
something
not
like
doing no TikTok.
semi-basic, you know? Like, there's like the food dance one, so it's like
God.
that at the end, that's like really it, you know?
One thing about me, I hate watching myself. I hate
Really?
listening to myself. Girl, even when I film for like OnlyFans, I never rewatch my videos.
Oh, yeah.
I don't watch any of my interviews. I probably won't watch this.
Oh my god.
I hate the way my voice sounds. I hate the way I look. I don't know. Like, I just came out on this TV show. People are like, you haven't even watched it? I'm like, no. I don't know why I hate watching myself. Is that weird?
I think it's just something I feel like you have to work out within yourself. I don't like watching my porn because it's like, it's kind of weird, you know? Like,
I'll watch my porn if it's like with a guy, but like I won't watch my solo shit. No.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So on that note, where can everyone find you?
Oh yeah. Okay. So I use my site DaniiBanks.fans, and it has like most of my links on there. My TikTok of the day, I guess, will be on there. Whatever TikTok I started that day.
Yeah.
No Twitter. My Instagram is Danii.Banks, and it's actually 2 I's, 1 N. Oh my God, I don't even know my fucking name, because people always do it wrong.
Yeah.
And yeah, so mostly just active on Instagram right now, and
Check
my
her out.
OnlyFans. I have a free my fake porn. I mean, it's not fake porn, but I mean, obviously, you do actual porn, right?
No, not industry porn.
Oh,
I
okay.
do on my own, like, I get what you're saying. It's not.
Because can we have time to talk about this real quick? Because I'm trying to figure this out. Because people are like, because I just did a TV show, right? And like all the girls are just like, regular girls. And then there was me on the show, and they're like, she's a fucking porn star. And I'm like,
you're not, though.
I'm not a porn star.
No.
So I'm trying to like differentiate Can you explain this to me?
Because I mean, porn star to me, I feel
Just
like,
because I sell a sex tape on OnlyFans does not make me a porn star.
No, a porn star would be like.
Is that still
A
porn?
movie star would be like, you are, you're in Hollywood and you're doing like pro shoots. Like I don't do any of that shit. I do all my own.
Yeah, so I feel like if I do my own video at home of my boyfriend's point of view of fucking me, that's not porn. Like a porn star. It's porn, but that doesn't make me a porn star. I mean, I guess if they want to call me a star, I don't know.
Yeah, fuck it. Own it, bitch. Let's do it.
I don't know, but I was just I had to make a video the other day. I'm like, y'all, I'm not a fucking porn star. Like, because that was what homeboy's girlfriend used to be like. He left me for a porn star. And I was like, damn, bitch. I was like, I guess I'm a porn star.
Yeah.
News to me.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Own
okay,
it.
cool. So,
All right.
yeah, so, yeah, that's it. Bye, guys.
Bye.